There are things people feel, but never talk about. This is one of them. If you look at people from a distance, they seem different. Different lives, different beliefs, different ways of thinking. And it's easy to focus on those differences, to separate, to label, to create distance, to place people into categories, to decide where they belong, to decide where you stand. And from that distance, everything feels clear. Us and them. But when you look closer, something else appears. Something quieter. Something deeper. Something that isn't as obvious, but is always there. You start to notice things that don't fit into those categories. You start to see beyond the surface. Because the truth is, we're not as different as we think. Not really. Everyone is dealing with something. Everyone is carrying something. Something they don't always show. Something they don't always talk about. Everyone has struggles. Everyone has fears. Everyone has moments where they feel lost. Moments where they question things. Moments where they don't feel okay. And beneath everything, there are simple things we all want. To feel understood. To feel respected. To feel seen. To feel at peace. Those things don't belong to one group. They don't belong to one type of person. They belong to all of us. And when you realize that, something begins to shift. The way you see people starts to change. You stop seeing them as others, as something separate, and you start seeing them as people, just like you, trying to figure things out, trying to get through life, trying to understand themselves, trying to find their place. And that changes how you react, how you respond, how you treat others. Because it's harder to disconnect from someone when you recognize something familiar in them. It's harder to judge quickly, harder to assume, harder to create distance, because you see something shared, something human. And maybe, if we focused more on that, instead of what separates us, things would feel different. Not perfect, not without conflict, but different. Less divided, less distant, more connected. Because connection doesn't come from being the same. It comes from understanding, from recognizing each other, despite the differences, from choosing to see beyond the surface, from choosing to look a little deeper. And maybe that's something we've been losing. Not completely, but enough to feel it, enough to notice the distance. But it's also something we can choose to bring back. Not by changing everyone, not by fixing everything, not by forcing connection, but by shifting something simple, the way we see each other. Because sometimes, that's where everything begins. In one moment, one shift, one different way of seeing someone else. I have no name here. Just call me the stranger.